everyone, good morning. There's so many of you here and it's so early. Well done. I was really nervous that I was basically going to be speaking to an entirely empty audience. So thank you so much for all joining us this morning for well, the opening of the Geneva Motor Show 2018 and obviously the very exciting and much anticipated unveiling of the Gen 2 Formula E car. I'm also going to say a big thank you to everyone watching on Facebook Live at the moment and joining us from all over the world. It's great to have you with us too. Now, it's a pretty exciting occasion. It kind of feels a little bit like the graduation for Formula E. And my name is Vicky Shields and I'm the pit lane reporter for Formula E. So I've been at every single race and it's been amazing to see how much the championship has developed. And it's something that the founder and CEO Alejandro Agag has talked about for a long time, how the development of the car is really going to change, and it's going to make the racing incredibly exciting, not that it isn't already. Just to give you, I suppose, a bit of introduction about what we are about to see, I think one of the main ambitions in Formula E is obviously developing the battery technology. And there is one thing that's very unique to Formula E, which hopefully you are all aware of, and that is a driver has to actually jump from one car into another halfway through the race. Now the reason that we have that is because of the limiting factor of the battery and the amount of energy that is supplied during the race. But that is all about to end, because as of season 5, thanks to the Gen car, it has double the energy, which means that one car will last the entire duration of the race, which is absolutely fantastic to see, and again shows the development of the electric vehicle technology. And the other great thing is it's going to have more power, so it's going to go faster. It will increase the amount of kilowatts from 200 to 250 during quali mode, and then during race mode it's going to go up from 180 to 200, which is also very impressive. I know a lot of Formula E drivers are very excited to be driving it. It will also be more efficient, there's going to be more regeneration and decrease in rolling resistance thanks to the Michelin tyres. Now, that is a very quick overview of what we are about to see. So please, without further ado, before we do unveil it, can you all put your hands together and welcome the President of the FIA, Jean Todt, and the founder and CEO of Formula E, Alejandro Agag. Good morning. So guys, this is it. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Are you excited?
I'm very happy to be here. Introducing the new Formula E first press conference during the Geneva Motor Show. It's a privilege and happy, as you said, to see so many people waking up so early to see this event.
Exactly. And Alejandro, this is a long time coming.
Yes, I want to welcome everyone, President Todt. First, I want to thank President Todt because he had a very important input into this design. I want to thank also all the manufacturers that are here from Formula E. This is their car, and I have to acknowledge all their help and their participation in the championship. But yes, this is a great moment because 4 years and a half ago, and it's worth to look 4 years and a half ago, we were in Frankfurt Motor Show. We were showing the first generation of Formula E. That's all we had. It was a piece of plastic because it was not a real car at the time. We show a model. We had no teams, we had no tracks, we had no sponsors, we had no broadcasters, we had nothing. 4 years and a half later, we have the fastest growing championship in the world. We have many car manufacturers who are pushing the boundaries of the technology. And now we have the new car. And I think the new car is going to take Formula E to the next level. The new car is going to inspire millions of people to buy electric cars. This is more than a car. This is a weapon against climate change. Because we're going to have millions of electric cars around the world. We're all working together for this. We will have cleaner cities. We will have cleaner air. And I think we will have a better world in the future. So it's a really exciting moment for Formula E. We're really happy to have made it here, and the future is going to be even more exciting.
Excellent. Well, without further ado, I'd like to introduce a short video and then we can take the covers off. You approve? You like it?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
If you would both like to stand here, we'll get a quick photo for the press, just in front of the car, and then we'll do a short Q&A. Yes, I'll get out the way, don't worry, I know my place.
Please. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, gentlemen. So, John Todd, let's get these microphones back. This is obviously the first car that has actually been designed by the FIA. Tell us a bit about the process, and you must be particularly proud.
No, I mean it's a shortcut. This car is a result of a great work of the team, and I thank Alessandro and his team for the great job they have been doing by promoting together with the FIA the championship, but it's a FIA Formula E Championship, and happy to welcome also some strong partners, happy to welcome ABB in this championship and other partners, because without them, without the teams, as rightly was expressed by Alessandro, we could not have made it. So, you know, it's always a team effort. So it's a team effort which is led by FIA and by the commercial promoter, and we are very happy to have a bright future in front of us. We know that it's still a lot which remains, because it's a very difficult championship. You know, to host each race in the heart of the cities is not obvious, so we must realize that. But it's a pioneer championship with a vision for the future. Long way to go, but I'm sure we will make it.
Alejandro, what were the biggest challenges along the way, you know, creating this car? Obviously, the halo design has been seamlessly integrated there. It looks very different, and the fact that obviously it can go twice the length during the race.
Yes, I think the biggest breakthrough of this car, and it was the biggest challenge from Formula E in the beginning, was to extend the battery, the range, in order to do the race all in one go. And here I want to thank McLaren, and Zach Brown is here with us, because they are the company that is doing this super high technology of the new batteries, and these batteries are going to take us for the whole race. And that's a very visible achievement to show the general public how much electric cars are moving forward, how much battery technology is improving, and that they can buy an electric car for their daily lives. I think that's a great message. And again, I thank McLaren for the great battery it's going to provide for us for the next, actually, 3 seasons.
Yeah, exactly. So this obviously comes in for season 5 and will be used up until Season 7. Now there are 9 manufacturers that will end up homologating this car. What are they allowed to change? Is it the same as how it was for the first gen car, everything from the battery backwards?
Yes, and I mean, maybe one more word about, I mean, this change from 2 cars to 1 car. It's absolutely outstanding. It demonstrates that you will be able to double the autonomy of one electric car. And I mean, reported that to a road car is absolutely essential. We know that one of the limitations of the electric car is the autonomy and the time of recharging. And I mean, we demonstrate that we have been in less than 5 years doubling this, and it's absolutely outstanding.
It is an incredible achievement. So in terms of the changes to the car, it will be the battery backwards, from the battery backwards, which is the motor, inverter and gearbox. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. So the part of the car that the manufacturers can change stays the same. We provide with the chassis and a battery, and that's important also for the cost control of the championship. But there's a lot of margin for manufacturers to compete in technology on the window that is open, which is motor, inverter, and so on and so forth.
And when it comes to engaging more fans, you know, Formula E are very good at doing that, you know, tapping into a new audience. There's obviously a lot of attention here, actually, in the motor show on the latest electric vehicles. Do you think it's important to engage with fans again, to have a new car to show off?
Well, I think this is going to be key for, you know, the ABB Formula E Championship to capture the imagination of the fans. We need now to go to the next level. And we were in Mexico 2 days ago in front of 40,000 fans watching the old cars, and many fans told us, we cannot wait to see the cars next year here in Mexico. The fans are waiting for this, to see these cars which look like the future, like a Batmobile. Fans are super excited. That's what's going to help us bring them with us.
And you mentioned it, you touched upon it earlier, you know, sustainability and well, helping the electric revolution actually happen is fundamental to Formula E and so important. What does the future hold in that, and how much of a difference do you think Formula E is making?
Well, I think technology is key to fight climate change and for sustainability. Technology for mobility is one of the key technologies that we need for that. And Formula E is pushing the boundaries, is advancing the technology in mobility. If we don't sort out mobility, it will be very difficult to sort out the problem of pollution in cities, and that's one of the main causes of CO2 emissions in the world. So we need to start with the first step, but it has consequences down the ladder.
Brilliant. Well, thank you to both of you. It's absolutely amazing to see. And obviously, all the teams actually, well, they haven't got much time, have they? They've only got a couple of weeks. They've just taken delivery of the new Gen 2 car, and the group testing will be happening at the end of the month. So it's going to be a really quick turnaround, and very, very exciting to see them all on track, competing and battling it out over the course of Season 5. Before you go, I would actually like to welcome up on stage a representative from ABB, who is obviously the title partner of Formula E, Nicholas Ziegler. I hope you're here somewhere. Oh, it's right here, there we are, right behind me. Hello, how are you? And you, congratulations. We'd actually like to now take a photo of the three of you together. Come on stage as well. In fact, if the four of you could stand by the car, we're going to take a team photo. And I will get out the way.
2 and 2. Should we go 2 and 2? Yeah. You hear it? It's a bird.
Well, there we are. Huge congratulations again to ABB FIA Formula E for launching this car. Now, we do have quite a lot of our manufacturers here with us today. So I think there is a representative from each manufacturer. If you would also like to come up on stage, we will take one big Formula E family photo with the new Gen 2 car. So if you'd like to make your way up to the stage, we're going to take it over on this side. On Facebook Live, don't go anywhere, because while they're doing the photo, in a minute we're actually going to be speaking to some of our Formula E drivers who are here today to find out what they think of the new car and yeah, get their thoughts on it. I'm sure they're super excited to be racing it, but we will do the quick photo first and then have a chat to some of the drivers.
Okay, gentlemen, can you look over here, please?
Yes, there we go. So I think that concludes this press conference. Huge congratulations once again, and will everyone join me with giving the ABB FIA Formula E Championship and all the manufacturers a huge round of applause. Thank you. Thanks very much. Now, for those of you that are still watching, we're going to carry on our Facebook Live with a bit of a driver Q&A. The problem is I can't actually see any Formula E drivers right now, so I'm
Take a picture.
Right, hiding over there. There we are. Excellent. Thanks, guys. You've got my back. Right, so we've got Daniele, who has just won his first Formula E race. Oh, we're doing another photo.
Here we go, gentlemen. If you'd like to look this way.
How are you?
Come round and just do one together. This way.
I'll grab the microphone.
Mickey.
Here we are.
Daniel, well done, my son. I asked for it. What a plane journey I had. Well done. Yeah, I sent you. Hey, mate. How are you? Hi, Mitch. How are you, mate? Thank you. Well?
So, Daniel, how are the celebrations?
Hey, how are you, my friend? Are you
Very
good?
good. Always here.
Yeah, I know.
So.
You're on the grid, okay?
Yeah.
No, of course, it was a great stay in Mexico. We had the first race with Audi, and yeah, still a bit jet lagged, still a bit tired, but the adrenaline keeps me awake, and I'm very happy to be here now.
Because obviously you did have a win before, but it was unfortunately taken away due to an administration error. So, I mean, how good does it feel to get it for a second time running?
Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, I would have kept the one in Hong Kong, of course. That would have been nice, but yeah, I mean, that's motorsport. Sometimes that's the way it goes, and we just kept pushing and never gave up. And I think we've shown that we have a really, really good car with Audi this year, and everyone in the team is super motivated and pushing. And I think it was a big relief for everyone to finally get that first win.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's been a tough year for Audi. It's been a real struggle, particularly with all the reliability issues that Lucas Di Grassi has struggled with. But you can now hopefully relax a little bit more that you've got it all lined out.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is much more relaxed now. Doesn't mean that it's getting easier. The competition is super tough. But yeah, I think it was very important that now we go to Punta next week already, knowing that the car is running well, and we're going to try to repeat it, of course.
Mitch Evans, one of the drivers for the Panasonic Drago racing team. What do you think?
I mean, it's super impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. Can we walk around it? Tell us. What's
the first time I've seen it in real life.
I was going to say, what's the biggest change? But there are so many changes. It's hard to kind of pick one, isn't it?
It's the future what we've seen here, and yeah, it's like a Batmobile. But it's obviously got the halo, which we've seen in F1 this year. You know, the wheels are all covered, like almost like a prototype. Yeah, I'm very excited to drive in a few weeks. So.
And how much of a difference will it make to your racing, having more power and obviously more energy as well? You know, double the battery capacity.
Well, as a driver, you always want to have more power, so I think this is for us we're very excited about, and yeah, I think it's going to be a huge step forward for the championship. I'm very excited to see what it's capable of doing, and yeah, and take these, take this future, this next generation car to the streets of the most iconic cities in the world.
Yeah, and I mean, how are you enjoying your Formula E experience so far? You had a pretty good race in Mexico City as well. What was it like racing there? I mean, the fans were going absolutely wild.
It was very impressive. There's so many people there. It was yeah, it was great to experience. Obviously, Daniel had a great race, not quite as good as him. He was flawless all race, but yeah, we had a good race. Both me and Nelson were in the points, so it was good. It was a good day for the Jaguar. But yeah, I've really enjoyed my experience in Formula E so far. It's been amazing to finally become a professional driver with a top manufacturer like Jaguar, and yeah, I'm excited to see what next year holds with all the manufacturers coming in. And, yeah, I can't wait.
I mean, it's been an incredible season really for Jaguar. Last year you guys were really on the back foot. You came into it very late in the day, so it was a tough season. But you always knew it was going to be a struggle. But this season, third in the championship is fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a good step forward from last year. We knew, as I say, it was going to be a hard year for us. We came into it very late, but the team done a great job. We've used all our resources and made a huge step forward. So we're yet to piece it all together, but the early signs of the championship are really positive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, better bring Daniele. What are your thoughts on the new car as well?
I think everyone has really done an amazing job. That's what you call future. That's super exciting to see. I think it's good also to see that Formula E always goes a bit different. That they never stay with what we have. They always try to push boundaries, and we see that here. And it's just exciting times for the championship that is going to grow more and more with more manufacturers coming on board now with this new car. I hope the future is bright, and I hope that I'm a part of it.
Absolutely. I mean, the competition is already tough, but it's only going to get tougher, particularly with BMW, Nissan joining next year as well. But group testing happens in a couple of weeks. What will you expect from group testing? I guess it's going to be very early days. We still need to be the car together. But what can we expect from that?
Yeah, first of all, we need to get a feeling for the car. I mean, it's the first time for everyone, for the engineers, for the drivers, to get a feeling, to understand what this car is all about. First time we're going to have a halo in the car also, and yeah, lots of new things that we just need to figure out and learn. But it's a new challenge, same challenge for everyone, and I cannot wait to get in. What's the biggest challenge driving a car with the halo on it? Visibility? Do you think it's going to affect your visibility?
I'm not sure yet. I've never driven a car with a halo yet.
Have you sat in a car?
No.
Maybe we try it.
Maybe spin later on. But yeah.
Well, no one's looking. I mean, honestly, you could jump in right now. No one will see.
I think from the driver's point of view, it's probably a lot. It doesn't look as bad as what what looks from here. It's probably not as limited. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see in a few weeks.
Okay, well guys, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the Video Motor Show. Lots of electric vehicles launching. You guys have got a new, Audi have got a new car, the e-tron. Excited about that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's every year. It's super excited to be here, to see the new cars, to see how the whole scenery is changing, and of course we as ABB also have a booth right next to the FIA stand. So yeah, it's nice to be here.
And of course, you guys have got the iPace as well.
Yeah, it fits in so well with the next generation car coming in, and also just our whole program. This is a new era for Jaguar, and it's very cool to launch the iPace last week in Mexico and also in Austria. So it's cool to see it. So if you haven't seen the iPace, go down to the JLR stand and check it out. So.
Guys, thank you very much, and we'll see you in Celeste next week.